Is gaming the subject that you're the most passionate about for fun?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay. What do you play usually?
So I play like COD. I play Pokemon games when they come out. I
like
actually have a
like Ruby and Sapphire and all.
yeah. Do you know what? Like one of my like fondest memories as a child was a birthday. The year that game came out, my mum bought it, and
Pokemon
Pokemon
Sapphire.
Sapphire, and I
Ah.
put it under my pillow up until 12, and I kind of woke up and I took it out and I played all night.
There was something that changed in your mind if you played Pokemon Sapphire as a kid. I don't know what it is. You kind of, I think you become more mission oriented or something. There's a lot that my mind and heart have gained from gaming as a kid,
hmm
but I'm just not able to put my finger on what.
Yeah,
Maybe it's just becoming very mission oriented.
it could be. Yeah, giving your life some sort of structure.
What do you mean?
Well, like sometimes I see things as quests, you know, the same way you would in a game, and personal progression as like character progression.
Right, right.
And I think it can be a fun way of doing things. That's what I loved actually about the Apple Watch. But you know the three bands, the kind of iconic
Yeah,
three
yeah.
rings it gives you. I just find that amazing because I'm like I feel like I am a character in a
Hmm.
game, and
Hmm.
it's fun. But coming back to the conversation, so I think more recently as I've got busier, I've kind of veered on the side of watching games as opposed to playing games because most modern games I'd love to be able to sit down and play them, but they're massive. They're
Hmm.
massive, and like I keep finding like a day where I'm like I'm going to play a game, but then if you leave a game for like any more than a few days, it's so overwhelming to get back into
Yeah.
it.
You mean like Red Dead Redemption and these
Things
kind
like
of
that.
games? Very elaborate, too much to do.
Too much to do, and a lot of it's like filler content. You know, it's just like because open worlds are such a big thing now. It's like here's an open world. It's filled with a million different things to do, and only like four of them have any meaning.
Hmm. So you're playing COD and Pokemon games mainly now.
Yeah, to be fair, so we've just set up a cinema room downstairs, and it's been like a childhood dream of mine, that room, because it's got these like extendable screens that come down from the ceiling
Wow.
for co-op gaming in the
Right.
same room. So I feel like we're just scratching the surface of what we can use that for, and that's really fun. But yeah, it's only been simple games for a while.
Do you play with your partner?
Yeah,
She plays as well.
yeah.
Dream scenario.
Right? Dream scenario. Yeah. It's literally if you could have said to child me, what do you want in a wife? Plays video games with me.
I tried getting my girl to play some games.
hmm
She's getting better. I think FIFA has gotten way more complicated now. It's difficult to teach someone how to play
Right.
FIFA.
hmm
But I played this insane two-player co-op game, which is actually more difficult than it seems. It's called
It Takes Two.
It Takes Two.
Okay. Yeah.
Have you played it?
It's a great game for people who aren't gamers.
Yeah, yeah.
So I can see that bridging the gap. But the great thing about Drisha is she's very competitive. So if I say
Mm.
this is an opportunity to beat me at something, so actually you see that board over there, that is what we two compete on things. So that board is a record of every game we've ever played together
Wow.
since moving in, and the blue pins are my wins, the pink pins are her wins.
Wow.
I could see it being really cool for like a situation where you're like, I want to do something that makes me healthy. This is a fun way of making me healthy.
Mm.
For times where you want to sit and you want to chill and you want to do nothing, I actually think there's a strong staying power for a controller and not an AR setup.
Mm.
I'm testing a controller that actually turns into a gun. It's like so it's a controller like this, and then you kind of
Right.
swivel it round,
Right,
and
right,
you can
right.
control games like this.
God. But it points to the exact part of the screen.
Yeah, that kind of thing. And some part of me is thinking, well, this is cool, but
Mm.
why? Why would I
Mm.
want to play my games like this when I can play like this comfortably with my hands not straining like and my wrists not bent out of shape and I'm gonna look like an idiot in public if I don't get arrested.
I was very excited when the Wii had come out when we were
Oh yeah,
younger.
that was cool.
I think we were about 14, 15 when it
hmm
had come out. And it used to have some workout oriented stuff.
Yeah,
And I'd really enjoyed it back then. So I always assumed that the Wii would evolve a lot, but I don't know why they never made sequel to the Wii.
they kind of did because the Switch still has the same core principles. Have you seen how the
Yeah,
controllers
yeah,
detach
yeah.
and it's still got motion baked in? And I think Nintendo, because of how successful the Wii was, will not go away from that motion tech. So I
Hmm.
think they'll always have that baked into their consoles.
Is it popular here? Because I don't think it's very popular in India.
The impression I get is that console gaming in general is not popular in
Yeah,
India. It's
it's a
mobile gaming.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's really popular here.
Hmm.
Here in America, I think it's the biggest.
Really?
Yeah.
Switch.
Well, the Switch, the PlayStation, the Xbox, all of
okay,
it.
okay.
Although actually
Much.
less so Xbox this generation.
Hmm.
Separate conversation.